Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Monkey League. I'm here with Anthony Brooks, Lucas Etter, and Bill Wang. We're here to do a nice match here between Lucas and Bill. Both competitors have a 1-2 record in the league, so they are fighting for their chances here. A loss here would put them out of contention for the grand finals, but a win would put them in a good position. Anthony, how are you feeling about this match going into it? I know you've known both these cubers for a very long time. So what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm really excited. Let me turn down my computer audio here. Yeah, I'm excited because I tuned in for a couple of the earlier matches, and honestly, crazy times. Like seeing Timon do what he's been doing and Leo do what he's been doing. Like honestly, it's been pretty ridiculous. Like incredible. So I'm excited to hopefully see two guys that I've known for a long time bust out a bunch of 5s and 6s, because that's like the era that I'm from. What was it, 2014? Like I think of the world record then was 5.55 seconds. So the fact that like a 5.5 is losing a lot of these races.
Yeah, these days a 5.5
totally
average is losing. Leo lost with a 5.55 average to Timon.
Really?
Yeah, Timon had a 5.19 average.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
All right. Well, let's get started.
First scramble is posted.
First scramble is posted, Lucas.
Okay. Wait. The suspense is killing me.
Okay. The first scramble is posted.
Correct.
Now, it'll be interesting to see the different strategies here. Lucas, of course, is a white cross only solver.
8 seconds.
Bill, color neutral. Lucas known for his TPS. We're seeing it already. With some locks. 789.
Yeah, that was fluid up until last layer.
Yeah.
Eight.
All right, Bill with a solid start. And in his previous matches, he hasn't started solid. So it's really, really nice to see him starting solid already.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
We might see a simul start here.
8.
Okay, Bill starting first. Choosing green cross. Whoa. The same time twice in a row?
Okay, yeah. I thought my computer was lagging for a second.
I don't know where to put my cube cover because I don't want it to block the camera. Wait, let me see. Okay, yeah, that's not
Correct.
Alright.
8.
Hmm.
Correct. Eight seconds.
Bill with a nice advantage going into the fourth solve. But neither competitor really showing their best form.
Correct.
Just trying to get warmed up here. Lucas is characteristically... Actually, both these competitors warm up as the match proceeds, so it'll be really interesting to see how that dynamic plays out. They've both had slow starts in their previous matches and have caught fire near the end, so it'll be interesting to see who catches fire first.
8.
That was a quick cross +1 for Lucas. Nice 601. And Bill's doing white cross as well, but not finding the same cross +1 as Lucas, and struggling with his arm or something. Lucas needing a 690 here to lock the average, and he's already got the better single, so Bill's really going to have to go for it here to give himself the best possible chances to at least salvage a point.
Correct.
Correct. Eight. 12.
8 seconds.
We're seeing Bill with a lot of pauses during F2L and a quick ZB. Lucky last layer case there. Oh, but Lucas with the lockup, 739. I think that's going to do it for him. Just barely, 746 average. Bill cold or something.
Brooks recognition right there.
On which one? Because Bill had some good ZB recognition there. I didn't see yours.
3-0.
Yep.
Yes, 3.
And for the record, my recognition is better. You just haven't seen it yet. Stay tuned.
Correct.
Well,
Correct.
We usually talk about getting warmed up as, you know, not always a technical description, but Bill looking kind of cold, putting on the jacket, warming up his hands. Might be affecting his solves, although it looks like the problems have been look ahead more so than turning.
8 seconds.
Yeah, and quite a few lockups too.
That was a fluid solve from Lucas, a 527.
That was good.
And Bill with a
That is some
561.
Brooks recognition right there. You didn't win it, Bill, but you're a champion in my heart on that solve.
That was some championship recognition for sure.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight.
8 seconds.
12.
Lucas looking just a little bit faster here, but both competitors definitely showing good form to start. Now, Bill has a huge advantage, honestly, with the collar neutral, and he's
Correct.
going to need to exert that advantage, because if he doesn't, Lucas is just going to fly past him.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
Wow. Lucas looking nice in this average. 572.
Yeah, this is definitely more like it.
What?
Correct.
Correct.
Eight. 12.
8 seconds.
Finally, a
Nah.
fluid F12 from Bill. Lucas with a
All right.
562.
I'm getting pumped up now. Like, I'm over here kind of quiet, but I'm watching this like these guys are
Wait a
getting
second.
warmed up now.
A best possible average of 554 for Lucas, and he's already locked the average.
Yeah, we're rolling now.
Wow, and Bill might lose with a
Correct,
612 here. If Lucas can clutch it out.
Eight.
Bill's solve looking fluid, but he's going to need a sub 527, and he doesn't get it.
Yeah,
a 6 flat.
that's solid. That's good stuff.
It's good stuff, but it's not going to get him any points this round. 3-0 for Lucas again. Getting a nice 585 average, and Bill with a 625. Not good enough. Tying his official PR, but it's just not going to cut it.
Nice.
Wow, and this is actually really impressive to see, because both these competitors have not... They've been solving about a half a second slower than this in their previous matches. Looks like today they're bringing the heat.
Yeah, they're stepping it up. The North American Championship was canceled, so this is the unofficial North American Championship with U.S. represented by Lucas Etter and Canada's very own Bill Wang, trying to come back from a 6-0 deficit at the moment.
Yeah, and I mean, seeing how he's been solving so far, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets this quick 3-0 rounds.
Yeah, especially if there's a scramble
Correct.
set that ends up with some really good color neutral
Correct.
tools.
Yeah, and more importantly, if there's a scramble set that's really bad for white.
Right, right.
Eight seconds.
Eight.
Quick ZB there from Bill. But,
Yep, that looked like my ZB with some blue cross.
yeah, but
Is Lucas only using white cross or is he using yellow as well?
I'm pretty sure he uses only white, but he may have switched up his technique. I'd be very surprised.
Correct.
Correct. Eight seconds.
Eight.
Oh, Lucas Etter. Oh, the lockups. Oh, what has happened to his timer?
Oh my.
He got a reset. Bill with a 547. That's going to be a DNF for Lucas with a reset.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
it's a DNF, unfortunately.
But it looked like a 5.
Is it not a resolve?
No, it's
No,
it's a
you
DNF.
said it's a
Why not?
DNF since it's a reset instead of a malfunction.
That's not what happened in previous matches.
When did that happen?
Correct.
I can ask Philip, but he's saying it's a DNF.
Do we have a Monkey League
How
delegate?
can you change it though?
I'm not sure.
Okay. Yeah, just ask him.
We can check for a second.
Eight.
I know when it's a malfunction, like less than
Mhm.
01, it's a redo,
Yeah.
but I don't know about a reset.
Yeah, I've had this like twice before, and I got a resolve, so I don't know why.
Wait, you've had reset?
Philip says he doesn't remember you having resets. I don't know.
Well, I did.
All right, we'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Give him a. Yeah. So it looked like the timer didn't reset, but it turned off. So why does that happen? It's because of battery issues?
Give me 1 second. I'm still not sure what's happening.
Okay.
All
The
right,
delegate is
Andreas
saying it's a
is
resolve.
saying It's a resolve.
So we'll go with the resolve.
Okay. Thank you.
So give me 1 second.
Yeah, ban stack mat. Yeah, I know, dude. I know. I feel like every match we have so many problems.
Oh, okay. Just do the posted scramble.
Okay.
Yeah, that was one of those where you hit the timer too hard and it powers off, I think. What a
Correct.
shame. There really isn't a good solution to these stack mat timers being bad. Other than just getting a new timer, obviously.
8 seconds.
Let's see how Lucas does here. 873. Unfortunately, Lucas is gonna lose that nice. He's gonna lose that nice scramble, but there's nothing we can do about it. We can't make him redo the same scramble.
All right, correct scramble's not posted. Correct.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I made a video ranting about this 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and
8
nobody's
seconds.
done anything. So I think I'm gonna have to do it myself.
Senior scrambles up.
Looks nice. Yeah, but guys, I don't think that was a reset. I think that was a...
Correct.
Maybe you hit the power button or something. I don't know. It's hard to tell what happened.
Did Bill's 6.27 count?
No. Because Lucas hadn't gotten to... We were still resolving the previous issue.
8.
The judges should have
Gotcha.
paused, but... Yeah. Yeah, 666. Okay. Well, I'm proceeding.
Okay, back at it.
Correct.
Correct.
Bill needs this set, so
He
this solve is
absolutely
key.
needs this solve. I mean,
8 seconds.
And he's got a huge advantage right now, for sure.
Right, he can put it away with this one.
Especially with the solve Lucas is putting down here.
Yeah, that's not... I don't know how he got a 7-6 on that. That looked like a 9-2 to me.
And a 641. That's going to lock it for Bill.
Nice.
Very nice work. He's got the better single, too, so he's going to try and throw down whatever he can get here just to give him some good insurance.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, I think even without the timer problem, Lucas still would have gotten like a high 5 on that solve. So it would have been closer, but I don't think the result would have been that much different.
8 seconds.
12.
Well, Bill wins. 671 average. Not clutching it at the end, but Lucas couldn't do anything about it. So
Yes.
yeah, in the chat noting that there was a 4-0 possible there, and Bill choked that. He could have gotten 4 points with a win on the last solve, but 3-0 is still going to be good for his score line, and down by 3 is not a big deal.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight.
That was a fluid start to the F12 for Bill, and in previous matches we've seen him struggling with starts. It looks like he's mostly resolved that issue today. Looking good.
8 seconds.
Oh, this is nice F12 by Lucas.
Ooh.
But he doesn't know the last staircase. That hurt him a lot.
You see, if only he knew the ZB.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, Lucas's TPS has seemed, typical Lucas style, but there's been a lot of like pauses after rotation. Like his look ahead hasn't fully warmed up.
8.
Oh, that was a nice... Oh, Bill
8
Wang.
seconds.
Oh, the lockups
Nice.
on the A-perm cost him the 4, but that was a really nice F2L there by Bill Wang. And Lucas getting something similar with a 534.
Whoa.
Didn't realize he was doing a ZB.
Dude, I predicted all of F2O and I just... Oh my god, that was so dumb.
Wow.
A nice scramble executed well by
And
both
I was really
competitors.
thrown off because it looked like Lucas did a random like S move in the middle of F2L.
Correct.
So I don't know.
So easy.
Correct.
If Lucas predicted the whole thing, I wonder if it was some kind of free-fop style where he saw the pairs, but there was one last
8.
cross edge to insert at the end.
12.
8 seconds.
Another nice
Okay.
ZB by Bill.
We are flying now. So is Lucas. Here we go. What is that? 6-7? All right, all right.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight.
8 seconds.
12.
Huh.
+2.
That plus 2.
So it was kind of fun seeing them start at almost the exact same time, but it made me realize I like when they start at different times because then I can actually watch both solve.
Yeah.
Correct.
Bill can safety this solve 744 and he locks. And he's got that 508, which is going to be difficult to beat. Lucas has only had a couple times faster than that the entire season, so it's looking like a 3-0 for Bill here to tie it up, but we'll see what happens.
8 seconds.
And some pauses. Bill doing the ZB. Not a great stop, but Lucas messing up the last layer cost him there, and I think with a little bit of a better last layer he would have had a chance there, but 662 average for Bill ties up the score, and Lucas taking a timeout. Interesting. So Lucas starting quick, but Bill just responding very quickly with some mid-low 6 averages. Anthony, what have you been noticing so far?
They're finally warmed up. It took a minute.
Yep.
Yes, there is a timeout.
How long is the timeout?
It's 10 minutes.
Cool.
So Anthony, what have you been up to lately?
Man, a lot of projects. You know, when the whole pandemic started in March, that kind of just wiped out my work for the coming months. So that kind of is still a thing with like the live events industry. So I have projects in the works, some cool stuff. Trying to think about what I'd want to talk about right now, but let's just say this. I have something that I'm going to drop in September that is like as much for the cubing community as it is for me. And it's also a way that I think, I don't know who's watching this, but if you want to connect with me later on, I'm creating something that's going to feel a lot more authentic than Instagram, you know? Like, I'm just kind of tired of typical social media at this point.
Interesting.
What do you think, Philip? It looks like you're pondering.
Well, I mean, there's not much to consider here, not much information, but certainly interested.
Okay, well,
I'm certainly interested to see what happens in September.
Okay, you know what? I like that. I'll leave you in suspense.
The chat seems to be making some reasonable guesses.
Oh, I haven't looked at the chat at all. Let me see what's going on. What's poppin', chat? Got some Texans in there. That's cool. Does anybody have any questions?
Is he going to make Snapchat?
Is he gonna make Snapchat?
I think
No.
Snapchat is like a defining typical social media, so I would guess he's not going to be making Snapchat. Yeah.
I'm creating a site that so before brookscubing.com, this is like getting way old school here. We'll see. I'm looking at the chat now. So let me know if any of you remember a website by the name of speedcubing101.com. I don't know if you do.
It's definitely
I don't know if you do.
older than me. I don't know.
That's older than you?
Yeah,
Is it?
I don't know. Apparently
Let's see what
Leo
people-
remembers it. Interesting.
No, I probably created that site around when Leo was born. And that's not a joke. It's really not a joke, but it sounds like a joke. Dang. Why have I been doing this that long? Like, come on. Yeah, I see a lot of people asking about a lot of ZB and stuff, which I unfortunately can't get into at the moment. Somebody's applying to Hillsdale. That's a college I went to for a couple of years. When I visited and talked about cubing, they kept on bringing you up. Oh, that's... Who is Happy featuring Gremlin?
Oh yeah, I remember. I went to a
Hillsdale.
competition. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you went to a Hillsdale competition.
Yeah.
Fun fact, it's
We
funny
were-
when I called
we were
Mr.
in-
Gremlin Mr. Hillsdale. Fun fact, when I went to Hillsdale, I was crowned Mr. Hillsdale. That's right. That's a story for another time, though.
Yeah, I remember we were in a head-to-head final. I was like 12 or something at the time. But...
We were? Wait, was that in the cafeteria?
No, I think it was in an
How much
auditorium.
time is left?
Or was that in like... You weren't there for the Hillsdale competition that we did in like the little... I mean, we called it the annex, but it was kind of like an outdoor barn. Is
No,
that the one?
I was not at that one.
Okay. Well, which Hillsdale competition did you come to?
There was one in like a lecture room.
A lecture
I
room.
remember I got my first sub 10 there. It was at 895.
I'm gonna have to look up that video, but are they starting?
Wait,
Are they warming up, or am I supposed to be paying attention?
I think they're warming up.
Okay, cool. I'll warm up too.
I'm mixing it up with a different comp. I see. I don't know. I definitely went to a Hillsdale comp, but maybe I'm mixing up the comp.
Yeah, I'm just trying to remember which venue that was, because two stand out to me, but I'm blanking on the lecture room. I need to see video.
Hillsdale Fall 2013. Oh yeah, I did go to that one. That was in like a room with a big window on the side.
Yeah, okay, that was the cafeteria one I was talking about.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's where Drew Brads taught me how to do this T-perm alg in 1 hour.
T-perm U2. Nice. Yep. I legit remember the day that I met Lucas and Drew. That was Indiana fall 2011. So how old was Lucas?
Yeah.
Younger than Leo. Crazy.
All right. Are we? Don't think.
Oh, Blale, is that? Somebody said we did a 4-way head-to-head at a Hillsdale comp.
Oh yeah,
Okay, I'm ready.
I remember that.
There was one Hillsdale comp in a garage. Yeah, that was the annex. That's the annex.
All right. Well, back to the match. Lucas took the first 2 rounds 3-0. Bill took the second 2 rounds 3-0. We got a tie match.
Sorry, correct.
8 seconds.
Ooh,
Whoa.
what case was that? That was nice.
Lucas is flying today. Looking really satisfied.
He's smiling like that was just a PLL skip. I can't really tell if that was an intentional ZB or not.
12.
Yeah. Get your PLL sips in chat.
Solid sub 10.
Wait,
by Bill
Lucas is
Wang.
drinking Coke? Oh, he's doing the PLL sip. Bill Wang is here, just like he was on the
Correct.
famous day.
Correct.
Eight.
Eight seconds.
Wow. Lucas's
Okay.
starts have been looking really nice, and he's been following through with some nice TPS. No pauses. Well, maybe one pause, limited. And two fives in a row.
Correct.
Fast, yes.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
Looks like they're both looking at White Claw.
Eight.
Yeah, Lucas not solving optimally there. And Bill's probably going to take this one. Oh, but it looks like a +2. That hurts. And that's basically going to finish his average unless Lucas messes up real bad here.
Correct.
Well, on these last two solves, Bill's basically just got to go for it all the way. High risk, high reward.
Yeah, that's true. Bill has nothing to lose. He just needs to beat a 5, 6, 7.
8 seconds.
Just.
Eight.
What was the solve? How was that a 661?
And I'm not sure how that was a 667 because he paused to recognize the ZB and then realized, oh, I can just do the commutator and an H-firm.
Wow, and
Oh yeah.
Lucas with a possibility for the 4-0 here. Could win every solve. And he could also get a sub-6 average with a mid-5, so...
Yeah, that'd be pretty impressive considering he just did that 2 averages ago.
Lucas starting to look like one of the top competitors in the league with all these sub-6
8.
averages.
12.
Bill's going to need to clutch it here. He's doing yellow cross. Oh, some
8
nice...
seconds.
Oh, but he didn't know the ZB there.
Dang.
6-1-2. Not going to get any points. We'll see if Lucas can complete the 4-0. Doesn't look like it. So it's just going to be 3-0 for Lucas. Looks like he got nervous. In an 11.50. Not ideal, but
Scores now 9-6.
it's going to be a 9-6 lead for Lucas. 627 average. He's been solving well today. Yeah, we haven't seen any split sets so far, which is interesting.
Correct.
Has been close, though.
I have a feeling Bill's going to dummy this average.
This is a really nice white X cross here.
12.
Oh, Lucas did a really interesting solution to it. It's going to be an... Oh, but he messes up the last layer. 688. Bill with a 692.
I knew that ZB, but I don't know why I didn't do it. Weird. Guess I'm nervous. I don't know.
Lucas is nervous. Okay. Well, you know, Bill and
Correct.
Lucas have been going at it for years. I mean,
Correct.
they were both top competitors in multiple major competitions, sharing podiums. You know, so
Many times.
it's interesting to see that Lucas is still nervous against Bill. Maybe that's because he understands how good Bill can be. Wow. That was a
12.
quick F2L, but a really long pause before OL. And
Yeah, like both OLL and PLL had huge pauses for
oh,
recognition.
Bill with a nice ZB, long alg, but he's going to beat that
Okay.
solve, finally
All
getting
right.
a win. And putting himself in good position here.
All right, I like this. Let's actually take this down to the wire. Why don't we on this one?
Correct.
Correct.
Eight seconds. 12.
8.
Well, Lucas with a lot of pauses. Bill taking advantage here with a 676. Pretty smooth solve, nothing special, but it's going to put him in good position, maintaining that consistency and giving himself the best chances possible.
Correct.
Correct.
Yeah, this is really even so far.
Eight
8.
seconds.
12.
Ah.
+2.
Ooh.
Well, Bill can get his 679 here to lock. Should be doable for him. And he's got the better single of the 654, although I think Lucas is going to have really good chances to beat that. So ideally he's gonna go all out on this solving.
Comes down to this.
It all comes down to this. I mean, this could swing the match either way. Bill needs to clutch this.
Eight seconds.
And a ZB with a
That's what I'm talking
565! That is
you.
clutch! And a
That's not
568! He just
That's
barely
right.
gets the better single! A 3-0 for Bill, and it's 99! It cannot get any more clutch than that, winning the single by .03, getting that clutch 674 average.
Alright.
Wow.
699.
Yeah.
And the ZB made the difference there at the end. Bill with the quick recognition and execution. Whew. Wow.
Learn your ZBs, boys and girls.
9-9. This is definitely the closest match we've had. We're getting echo. Who's echoing?
Lucas, I think you might be giving off a slight echo. Do you have the commentators unmuted at all?
I have everyone muted except you.
Oh, interesting. Okay, there's echo somewhere.
Test.
It's not you, though.
Test. Okay. Whew.
Correct.
Correct.
Wow. Tied match. Great to see.
8 seconds.
Eight.
Ooh.
12.
That was a nice fluid Bill Wang solution, a 681. We're right back into this match. Looking good.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight.
8 seconds.
Oh, Bill Wang is on fire right now, 570. And Lucas with, missing something there. 699. Yo, Anthony, I think you might have some echo. You're listening on
Correct.
speakers.
Correct.
Okay.
8.
8 seconds.
12.
Allowed 12 seconds there, urging the competitors to get started. It's 6:47, 6:78. 6:78. Anthony, are you listening on speakers?
Correct.
Am I listening on speakers?
Yeah. Do you have headphones?
I
Because we're getting
mean,
some
it's
echo.
through my laptop speakers. Yeah, should I have headphones on?
Yeah, for sure.
8 seconds.
Okay, next time. Now I know.
8.
Wow. Bill Wang locking that
Correct.
average. He's got the single. He could take a huge 12-9 lead here. Coming back from being down twice in this match already. And showing
Yeah,
the
this is a
clutch
big
gene.
momentum shift right here if he can pull
8
this
seconds.
out. Nice. We got a good OLL. That really helped him on that solve. Ooh, Lucas came in. Let's see. It looks like
Bill's going to take it 3-0.
Nice.
That's a 12-9
Yeah.
lead. Bill staying solid. Lucas struggling a little bit with those with that counting 7 basically hurting them there. And Bill putting himself in
Okay.
great position can win the match on this round. But if
Correct.
Correct.
Bill doesn't get it here, well, we could be in for a long one.
Eight.
8 seconds.
12.
ooh, Lucas with a nice X cross.
Oh, the +2!
All right, neck and neck. Oh, he +2'd?
That
No.
really hurts.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
A 471! That was a nice LL by Bill Wang, and Lucas is looking good as well. He's not going to cut a 662, and I think that's Bill's second 4 of the league so far. Boom Tetris in chat. I see you guys getting hyped. Bill trying to close it out on this round, and that 471 is really going to help him out here.
Correct.
Yeah, considering Bill's times so far are almost
8
guaranteed to be the ones dropped. Let's see what he has in store.
8.
Lucas staying very
Wow.
solid with a 623.
Uh-oh.
Looks like a choke from Bill Wang. We could easily see a 2-1 round here for Lucas, but if he can get a sub 471, we could see a 3-0 in a tie match. Let's see what Lucas can do.
Correct.
Correct.
And that counting 8 is really going to hurt his chances, but that 471 does mean he could get some insane counting time, so I guess it's not over yet.
8.
8 seconds.
Not quite recognizing the ZB there.
Correct.
Correct. Eight.
8 seconds.
Let's see what Lucas Etter can do here. 471 is this time to beat. He's not going to get it. He's going to finish with a very solid 6-second average, 691.
Okay.
Getting a 2-1 round and only down by 2 here. Close match, but Bill was still with the opportunity to win it on this round. Yeah, this is insanely close. We have not seen a match this close in the entire league. And, they're playing for a lot here, trying to keep their hopes alive. And, of course, playing for pride.
Correct.
What are their current scores? Like,
So they both have 1 win and 2 losses. And you need 3 out of 5 wins. You need 3 wins out of 5 matches to qualify for the finals. So
gotcha.
if Lucas wins this, he would have to beat Timon to qualify. And if Bill wins this, he would have to beat Leo to qualify. So the chances aren't good.
Wow, that's epic.
But it's still possible because Leo and Bill are both Leo and Timon are both qualified already. So it will be interesting to see how their motivation is for those matches.
Correct.
Getting exhausted just watching them, yeah.
8.
8 seconds.
That was some typical Lucas TPS right there.
Yeah, and that was pretty clutch, keeping the 4-0 chances alive, trying to sweep, get as many points as possible,
Correct.
but also,
Correct.
getting in some good times.
Eight.
8 seconds.
12.
That was such a typical Lucas solve. When he's not doing well, he just uses as much TPS as possible to try and salvage a 7. Yeah, 4-0 is still possible.
Scramble.
Trying to get that sweep. Lucas with the miss scramble, and we'll see what Bill gets here. This is going to be crucial. Bill could either give himself a shot or eliminate himself from this round.
12.
Correct.
Nah, 681. It doesn't seem good enough, but it will all depend on how Lucas does here.
8 seconds. 12.
Ooh, 740. This is going to be a close one. Lucas needing a 716 to lock. He's already got the better single. So this really could go either way.
Correct.
Whew.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
8.
Oh, this is a nice start by Lucas. Clutching it out. And a 645. That's going to clutch the 3-0 for Lucas, and he takes a 1-point lead. It's first to 15, win by 4. So this 1-point score difference might mean we're in for an
As a
overtime,
reminder,
folks.
you do not have a new timeout.
Correct.
Yeah.
8.
8
12.
seconds.
Ooh, 554. These are the clutch moments. Lucas with the chance to win here. A 3-0 would do it, but Bill has other ideas. Can't win the match here, but could certainly put himself in good position. Bill trying to force that overtime. Lucas trying to win it right away. It's all coming down to these last 4 solves here.
A 554 is a really solid place to start.
8
Because
seconds.
that guarantees that, well, I mean, as long as Lucas doesn't do something ridiculous, Bill won't be beat in this set.
Yeah, and we almost saw something ridiculous there. 609, 683. And yeah, that 554 is great insurance.
Don't get me wrong. Lucas definitely could do something ridiculous, but compared to the other starts Bill's had, starting with a 554 is much better.
It's great because, you know,
Correct.
it means that he gets that single, most likely. So, and that's going to be very important. It is win by 4, so Lucas would need to win 3-0, getting both the average and the single here to win it on this round.
Right.
8 seconds.
12.
12.
Oh, that was a nice execution by Bill Wang. Not sure what happened there. And that was a nice V-perm execution. But Bill putting on the pressure, a little bit more consistent. And
Correct.
that was a nice V-perm. Chat rooting for a 625 average from Lucas because Leo said we would get a new ZB in the chat if that happens. So
8.
I'm all for
8
these
seconds.
daily ZBs. Wow. Bill Wang, Lucas Etter, neck and neck here. Bill needs a 612 to lock, and both competitors looking at mid to low 6 averages.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
8.
Oh, Lucas not clutching it there.
Up in the air.
Let's see what Bill does. 667,
It's gonna be
it's going to
close.
be so close. And a 658 against a 663.
Ooh.
16-14, a 3-0 for Bill. That's huge. And it's win by 4, folks. So we are now in overtime. The first overtime of the entire season is here, and you are watching. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Oh, this is intense. We have a neck and neck match here.
Correct.
Correct.
Eight seconds.
8.
Oh, that was a nice one from Bill, a 516.
Ooh.
He doesn't look happy about it. Something must have gone wrong with his... Oh, maybe he missed something on the LL. Still a 516, though.
Yeah, being pissed at a 516 because of a minor mess up is a very Bill thing.
Correct.
Yeah.
I respect it.
Eight seconds.
8. Correct.
Correct.
Bill Wang with a
Lucas
chance to
really
win it
needs
here.
like, the average is going to be what it comes down to, because you can't just expect him to bust a 5-0, 4-9 on one of these last three. Could happen, but
But a 2-1
better off
doesn't win
trying
it
to
here. So if Lucas
consistently
can get a
clutch the
good
next
single,
three.
12.
if Lucas can get a good single here, it'll be great insurance. Oh, 695.
Okay, Bill opened the door with that one.
Opens the door a little bit, but with a 3-0 round here, Bill wins the match. So this is extreme clutch time. These might be two of the most important solves of the entire league. Whew. Round 1 of overtime, and it could be over already. Bill Wang coming from behind.
8 seconds.
8.
Oh, Bill's F2L looking fluid. Where's the ZB?
Oh,
He gets it in a 605, and that's great for Bill Wang. He needs a 657 to lock here. Whew, it's all in his
Lucas's solve
hands,
looked like it
and
could have been
Lucas
faster,
is going
too.
to need
Correct.
a sub 5 to not lose immediately if Bill can clutch this.
Eight.
Bill Wang inspecting carefully.
Okay, great. We get to see Bill first. Let's see what we're working
Oh,
8 seconds.
Bill
with. Okay,
leaving the door
is
open with a
The door is open.
774. Lucas Etter
looks
needs to
a
clutch
low six,
this.
and we're still going.
No lockups.
Oh,
Those are a lot of lockups.
wow. That'll
That's
be
gonna
it.
hurt a lot. Bill Wang is gonna win the match 19-14.
Yeah, that's
Both competitors getting insanely nervous at the end there. And it was a close one. Came down to the wire, but Bill Wang proving over and over again that he is not fazed by a deficit. Coming back multiple times. He was down 6-0 to start, then he was down 9-6. Then it was a pretty even match, and then he won the last 2 rounds to clutch it out in overtime. Woo!
Yeah, the 6 god strikes.
And Bill Wang keeping his chances alive. Lucas, I guess you're on the mic right now. How did you feel about your performance today? It seems like you started off well, some sub-6 averages, but near the end you just didn't quite find the solves where you needed them.
Yeah, so my decision making was really bad today. I don't know why. Last time it was on point, but today it wasn't. Maybe because I was more nervous, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. And Bill, you there?
Yeah.
So clutch win there. Some moments where you won some rounds by a few centiseconds. How'd you feel about your performance?
Yeah, it was a very good match. I don't think either of us were solving particularly well, but it was very close. So hopefully it was entertaining to watch. It was obviously rough to go down 6-0 at the beginning, but luckily I started solving better after that. And there was that one solve that I think Lucas got like 5.68 and I got 5.65. Like that was a very important solve, because if I did like worse than like mid-6, I would have lost the average, and like by beating him in the single, that's like a 2-point swing right there. So it's a very interesting match and had a lot of fun. And it was cool to go to overtime. This might be the first match that went to overtime.
It was by far the closest match of the season.
Yeah, awesome.
Anthony, any questions for the competitors?
What's going on in the chat?
Whew. Well, Bill, your chances are still alive if you can manage to defeat Leo. How are you feeling going into that one?
Yeah, chances in that context are to be defined loosely, I guess. But of course, it'll be fun. Try my best. Not expecting too much, but yeah.
All right. Well, we'll send you guys over to Scalpel. Stanley will be doing something, I assume. So yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thank you so much for watching. This is Laser Monkey out.
Lucas, that 5.65
Mm-hmm.
is like so easy, white cross, and I got an easy ZB. So like,
Dude, there was an easier scramble though.
bro, there were so many easy scrambles. Like
I know.
I got a 5.0 on like it was like 7 move double X